Hey folks, and welcome back to Glenn and Adrian's Rock Talk. That's Adrian.
And that's Glenn.
And today we're going to break ground on Robin Trower, who was a member of Procol Harum for their first 5 albums. He was also a solo artist in his own right. He's something of a guitar hero who bases his technique mostly on Jimi Hendrix, kind of that school of playing. So he had something of a following in the 70s. One of his biggest albums, I believe, at the time was the first one, Bridge of Sighs. And we're going to look at the title track today as played live in 1974. So, Adrian, are you familiar with Robin Trower?
Not really. No, Procol Harum, I know one song by them.
They've actually got some good material. There's an album that I really like of theirs called Salty Dog. It's a good record. I'm just going to put it out there for people. But this is something else entirely. This is him with his 3-piece solo band. And of those 3, there's only him left. The other 2 have passed away. That's James Dewar, who was on bass and vocals, and then the drummer, Reg Isidore. Let me see here. 5 stars on AllMusic. It's a gold record. I don't know how many people know it today, but it was certainly a pretty big album at the time. Since you don't know much about it, Adrian, maybe the best thing to do is just to play the piece and then talk about it afterwards.
All right.
Let's check it out.
Look down in anger on this poor
right. Well, what'd you think, Adrian?
A sweet, mellow tune, that was. I've heard this beginning riff before, but I couldn't name it.
It's very Hendrix-like, so it's possible that it's on a Hendrix song somewhere.
I was thinking that, possibly, yeah.
Yeah, it's like a very slowed-down version of the Purple Haze once he gets going past the opening riff, you know?
Yeah. For some reason, this phrase that came into my mind for some reason was doesn't bite but has teeth. Does that make any sense?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, because it's pretty mellow, but it's definitely Guitar Hero type material. I could see where that's an apt description. So I noticed that Robin Trower plays a Fender. It looks like a Strat. Mm-hmm. And apparently he always played Fenders. And always, as in he still is, most likely, because he's still touring. He came through town here just a couple months ago. I didn't go to see him, but apparently it was a pretty nice show. There's actually clips out there. It's from the Birchmere. 79 years old, not bad. Yeah, and then James Dewar, really nice voice on him. It looked like he was playing something that looked like a Gibson SG bass. So he had an Ampeg cab and head, I noticed. You know, I think an 8x10 behind him. Robin had a Marshall head, and then that was going through a Fender cab.
It was a good jam. Guitarist was good, definitely. The whole trio was good.
Yep, and drummer also very chill, very much. I mean, the whole unit was really listening to each other. You could tell.
Yeah,
but they kept it pretty low key. I don't know that they ever got past about 70 beats per minute. I mean, of your heart, while you're listening to it, kind of a thing. Yeah, but it was cool. It's one of those things you sit back and listen to, maybe at the end of a workday.
Yeah, I could see that.
I mean, I think this album might have been his biggest one and its most critically revered. He also had a live album around that same time that did okay. Has pretty good reviews.
It's just a great jam.
And I'm looking at the lyrics, and there's not much there. I mean, they're pretty short. Here, I'll take a quick look. The sun don't shine, the moon don't move the tides to wash me clean. Why so unforgiving? Why so cold? Been a long time crossing bridge of sighs. So that sounds like a state of, blues despair, Cold wind blows, gods look down in anger on this poor child. Why so unforgiving? Been a long time crossing bridges. So very, very simple lyrics right there, but kind of gets the point across. Like, I'm suffering, Yeah. and I'm just, and I'm enduring at this point. Boy, why is it like this all the time? Here, I'm going to play my guitar. Kind of
subject matter for a lot of blues.
That's right. All right. Well, very good. Well, folks, why don't you let us know what you thought of this song, if you've ever heard of Robin Trower, if you ever saw him, if you saw him in Procol Harum, any of those things, we'd be really interested to know about it. If you ever owned any of his music, let us know any of your experiences. And if you have other suggestions for us, please leave those below. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. And if you enjoyed our presentation, please subscribe. Thanks so much for joining us, and we'll catch you on the next one. All right. Take care, folks.
See you all later.